Have you ever woken up and felt like that you didn't get enough sleep the night before? Well, before I begin, I have a chart on how much sleep is enough sleep recommended by the NHI. Newborns 4 to 12 months should receive about 12 to 16 hours a day. That is including naps. Kids 1 to 2 years old should receive about 11 to 14 hours a day, also including naps. And kids 3 to 5 years old, 10 to 13 hours a day, including naps, and kids 6 to 12 years old should receive 9 to 12 hours a day, and teens 13 to 18 years old should receive 8 to 10 hours a day, and last but not least, adults 18 years old or older should receive 7 to 8 hours a day. Now let's begin. In the article by the NHI, it explains that children who are sleep deficient can experience anger, impulsive behavior, have mood swings, feel sad or depressed, and or lack any motivation. The NHI also talks about the importance of sleep and the physical health benefits it has on us. Some of the good qualities of sleep are it heals and repairs your blood vessels and heart, supports healthy growth, development, and the risk of health problems. Some of the main points I will go over with you guys are the benefit of sleep on mental and physical health, the bad action that sleep deprivation can cause, and last but not least, strategies that can help better your sleep quality. Now let's talk about why sleep is so important. The NHI says that getting a good amount of sleep can help you function during the day. They also talk about the physical health benefits such as how your body reacts to insulin, and says insulin is a hormone that controls your blood glucose sugar level, which can cause sleep deficiency. That can result in a higher than normal blood sugar, which can cause the risk of diabetes. Also, by getting a good amount of sleep can stop the risk of getting into any accidents like when driving a car. And getting good rest can boost your memory, increase your attention span. Health.gov states that if you get a good amount of sleep, you can stop getting sick so much. Stay healthy and weight, think more clearly, do better at school or work because you have a better chance of staying focused. Let's talk about how sleep is good for you from a mental viewpoint. The NIH states that sleep can help your brain function properly. In the article, they say that when you are asleep, your brain is preparing for the next day and helping you find new ways to learn and remember information. Also, the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine in 2020, studies have shown that if you are sleep deficient, you may have trouble making decisions, solving problems, controlling your emotions and behavior, and also adapting to change. Without a good amount of rest, you may find it hard to focus and control your feelings. Now let's talk about what can cause the trouble of sleep. In the article by the health.gov, they say if you have any stress or anxiety, pain, some medicines, caffeine like coffee, tea, and soda, all these listed can affect your sleep schedule. Since we covered the benefits of sleep, let's talk about what can happen if you don't get enough sleep. Sleep deprivation can cause an important effect on mental and physical health. According to the CDC, a lack of frequent mental distress, it can cause a lack of frequent mental distress. More issues that a lack of sleep can cause are heart disease, high blood pressure, and a stroke. The CDC also talks about the mental issues it can cause, like anxiety, depression, and also having trouble paying attention. When we don't get enough sleep, it can reduce motivation, trouble dealing with stress, and affect the quality of how we live today. Now that we discussed the effects of sleep deprivation and how it can impact us, let's talk about some tips that we can use to help us prevent the loss of any sleep. Here are some habits that the NIH let us know that could be helpful to better our sleep schedule. They say go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. So that means to keep the same sleep schedule also going on from weeknights and weekends. Avoid heavy, large meals within a few hours before going to bed. Also, use the hour before bed for a quiet and peaceful time. Any light from a phone or a computer screen can signal that it is time for your brain to be awake, and we just don't want that. Also, make sure that your bedroom is quiet, cool, and dark. These can be used as a relaxation technique before you go to bed. The health.gov article says during the daytime, try to spend most of your time outdoors and in the daylight. They also say stay away from any caffeine like coffee, tea, and soda. They also say not to take naps during the day. All of these listed can affect your sleep. In conclusion, sleep is something in everyone's life that can create a big impact on how you feel, not just mentally, but physically. Also, by everything I talked through during this speech, maybe some of you can use the tips I informed you all about that can be used in your day-to-day life from now. Remember that sleep has a big impact on your health, and to keep the same sleep routine to help better your health, not just physically, but mentally. Thank you.